Hey, Push Net, new little video. This one, it's gonna be a project that's gonna kind of go on. This is the little brother, I call it, and this is the big brother. So it's not set up properly right now, but basically what I want to do, I talked a little bit about that, and I'll be a little bit more in detail. Right now it's not finished. It's actually far from being finished, but basically what I'm building is a station that can be mobile, not portable. Portable is my soda, and I'll go through it once I get all the gear and stuff, which should be in the fall. But right now I'm working on this one. So as you can see, it's like a toolbox, but it's 3 toolbox in one. As you can see, there's little clamps there, and those parts can kind of get separated. So this part can separate from this part over here, and then this part. So as you can see, there's 3 parts. So how I'm gonna work, and I'll talk a little bit about that after that. So this one right now is staying on my desk, is my actually mobile radio. I changed radio recently, and right now it's going to be a net, so that's why I thought I would try stuff and see how it works and stuff like that. It's a 25-watt ICOM that do D-Star, so I want to get into the D-Star things. And the advantage of this is, first of all, I have more wattage, and also now with the D-Star, so that means I can communicate and transfer data and things like that. So that's why I wanted to have that in my rig, and so I'm trying to sell my other HT so I can fire more. So that on the mobile. The big box right here, and this is a project on the go. What it will be is a battery pack, and the beauty with being separate like this is that this will be able to be away. So for example, if the sun would be aiming this way, I would be able to leave my box there, charging the battery with the solar connected to my radio, which will be over there. There's a seat as well. There's a few more gadgets to it. This box here basically contains everything else, antennas and things like that. And as you can see right now, like I said, it's not quite finished, so as the project goes, I'm putting things together. But what I want to do is be able to do radar with it as well. Right now it's on wheel, as you can see, just like, you know, when you go to the airport, you can carry it. This one will go through this, and we'll talk a little bit about what I can see there. So this one is kind of a practice run for the bigger battery pack that's going to go into this one, because this one actually will be able to do a lot more. What I want to do is wind, solar, water, electricity, and obviously a bigger bank as well. So I want to plan this. So this is all in the process, buying the gear and setting it up and everything. But this one was a practice gear. It's my first time. Sadly, it looked much better before I played with it yesterday again. What happened is the whole thing kind of broke down here when I tried to put it in. But basically what it is, it has a 12-volt USB port and a voltage meter here, and over here basically I can have all Anderson pulse as well as here sometimes. So this can be charged for solar, and I've been practicing that and stuff, and I got a solar charger controller in the back there, and actually experimenting with it. What pretty cool is that once the battery reach a certain level, it disconnect. So the level, the battery was at 11.8 yesterday by playing with it and everything, and basically this system here was not working. This one is separate, and so this system was not working because it was at a certain thing, so it protects the battery. It's also a cool part of doing it this way, because if for whatever reason I would still have to call or send some radio and everything, because my radio won't work here, all I can do is basically switch to here and basically communicate. So basically what it tells me is that you're limited in the it's a little bit like enter on the E when you're on gas. It's basically your fuel tank is empty, and basically you're going on the extra mile, so you better do your communication or find some communication on it. So today that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be plugging my radio through this and running it, and I'll also be monitoring on the scanner. But yeah, basically a cool box. It worked pretty good. It was looking much better because I only had two, but when I started to enter the third one, the plastic broke and everything, so it doesn't look as nice. But I got another one of those, and I think I'm gonna replay with it because I don't like how it came out. So anyways, that's the bank that we're going to be using today. Not a beauty because obviously I'm on the patio here, but basically that would be kind of my setup. So this obviously is kind of rolling right now because it doesn't have the two batteries, but the two batteries should be about 30 pounds, so I presume that it's gonna hold it a little bit better. So as you can see, I got protection. I got my mask here. I got my antenna that goes over here. That's my J-pole, so very easy, compact, and you'll see the cool system that I have. And then I have my radio kind of set up on the back, which the two together becomes a little desk, and basically now I would be protected by the wind and stuff like that. And a quick setup, that's a little bit the idea that I had, and worked pretty good. So the net is about to start up, so I wanted to just do a quick lookout of what it looks like, and we'll set up the radio, and we'll get into communication. So I'll show you from the inside. Okay, so this is the setup from the inside. So I got a little obviously don't mind the mess here, that will be more orange, but this will hold HF, and we'll do all my digital. So this is a antenna tuner. My radio will be all set it up and everything. All those cables will be all tucked in and everything, and I'll have a nice setup and everything. But like right now with my headphone, I'm listening on the scanner. I got my ICOM separately, and the cool thing is that it's through the same antenna. So I found this T system, and basically you plug one antenna, it becomes two. So basically I can hear, and we'll be trying like to transmit on for my net. So let's get on the net and see if we catch anything.
73, everybody. Yeah, that's great, Bob. Enjoy it, and you did a little work too. Awesome, that's perfect. Sounds real good. Next was Bill, Victor Alpha 7 Bravo, India Lima.
Good evening, Bernie, and everyone on the net.